Hey everybody, it's Kevin at RHCOMICS here with a quick announcement. The intro shop is back open. For the next 2 weeks, I'm going to devote all my time to getting as many of these out as possible. Over the past few months, my email has been filling up with requests, and I'm sorry if I haven't responded, but I've been really busy. But now I'm back, and I'm ready to work. And yes, they do cost money. Not a lot of money, but they do. And the only way to know how much they cost is after we discuss what kind of intro you want. So we come up with the idea, and then we can talk about all that other stuff later. But first, here are a few quick suggestions about intros. People ask me a lot of questions about this kind of stuff. I think this will be like, you know, your go-to guide on when thinking about what kind of intro you want. Okay, I'm just going to start then. It's best to keep your intros short. Alright, try to avoid things people will have to wait to load, you know. 5 seconds, between 30 seconds, that's a good time to stay within when thinking about, you know, whether or not you want an intro. Here's an example, mine. Now if you have, like, this ongoing intro that goes on for a minute or more, you know, think of your poor subscribers who have to sit through it every time they want to watch your video, you know. I mean, yes, okay, it might be cute the first time, but there's no guarantee that that cuteness will last, and they'll probably, like, you know, stop watching the videos, get sick of the intro halfway through most of the time, or, like, unsubscribe. Just, you know, yeah, so short and to the point is a good rule of thumb. Try to avoid intros with a story, you know, a long story or any story for that matter. Just, now this doesn't mean that it only has to be a logo or just a graphic like mine. Here's another example, the intro I did for Nults.
Nults, it's not his fault that he's a funny guy. Nults, he somersaults, then does the waltz, and no one asks him why. His name is Nults, yeah.
Over the top? Random? Yes, but you know what you're getting into, you know, and because we did these short little scenes, you know, he can cut it down. You could use just, you know, one part of it or just 2 parts of it or whatever, and, you know, it gives you a little bit more variety whenever you're doing your intro. Next, I want to talk about music. Get some music. Get your own music. I don't have any music. I'm not a sound designer, so, you know, I don't know anything about this copyright stuff. I'm not the guy to ask. You know, there's plenty of people on YouTube and even MySpace, musicians, who would jump at the chance to do a little jingle or whatever, you know, or it'll literally shock you how many people would be interested in helping you out with something like this. If you're really desperate, I suppose you could ask the Mystery Guitar Man for one of his rambling songs where he just kind of strums at his guitar and rhymes your screen name with stuff that he found lying around his house. You know, sings what he sees kind of guy. Lastly, a word on ideas. If you don't have an idea of what you want for your intro, you probably don't want an intro right now. Now that's not to say that I can't help you with an idea, but with, you know, the number of things coming in, it'll be kind of hard for me to, like, sit and watch your entire body of work and, you know, to find, like, the one gimmick that we need. Like, you know, it's something that we have to work together on. It can't be just me. The intro is supposed to represent you, you know, and you must have that spark of creativity that one needs to just come up with this kind of idea, you know. Otherwise, I doubt you'd be on YouTube. I mean, that's just my opinion. This is all my opinion. You could also not listen to a word I've just said and ask for something that's like the complete opposite of all of it. So that's it. So alright, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go through these old emails, and I'm going to try and touch base with you guys that have already tried to get me, and any new orders will be dealt with in the order in which they've been received. Yeah, I'm just going to be at this for days and days and days and days, and try to catch up. So yeah, I guess I'm going to be hearing from all of you very soon.